Ever feel like you're constantly trying to upgrade your life, but somehow you're always stuck in a loop? You set a goal, you start strong. But 10 days later, you're right back where you started. We've all been there. The truth is, the problem isn't you, it's your system. You don't need more motivation, you need better habits. And that's what today's video is about. And hey, I post 2 videos every week to help you take control of your money, your time, and your mindset. So if you're all about simple systems and steady results, hit that subscribe button now. Did you do it? All right, let's get into it. Today we're going to cover 5 habits that actually work, even if you're tired, busy, or distracted. They're practical, beginner-friendly, and surprisingly easy to stick to. Let's start with the first one, the 2-minute rule. If a habit takes less than 2 minutes, do it. This tiny rule defeats the #1 enemy of progress, procrastination. We usually skip habits because they feel overwhelming. I have to go for a 45-minute run. I need to write 1,000 words. I should clean the entire kitchen. But when you shrink the habit to under 2 minutes, your brain stops resisting. Instead of go for a run, it becomes put on running shoes and step outside. And here's the thing, once you start, you usually keep going. The 2-minute version is just the entry point. Even if you don't continue, you're still building the habit of showing up. That's more powerful than motivation. I remember one viewer message saying they always wanted to journal. They started with a 2-minute timer just to jot 1 sentence. Now they do 10 minutes every day, and it all started with 1 line. That's the magic of starting small. Habit 2. Identity-based goals. Most people focus on outcome-based goals, lose 10 pounds, save $5,000, write a book. But those are all results. What if instead you focused on becoming the kind of person who naturally achieves those things? Like, I'm someone who works out 3 times a week. I'm someone who puts $100 into savings every Friday. I'm someone who writes every morning at 8. When you shift your identity, your behavior follows. Every small action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. Think of your habits like bricks. Each day you show up, you're laying another brick in the identity you're building. So ask yourself, who do I want to be? And what habits prove that? Even if it's tiny, vote for that identity every day. One comment I loved. A student wrote, I stopped saying I want to read more and started saying I'm a reader. I now carry a book everywhere. It changed everything. That's identity in action. Habit 3, habit stacking. Want to build a new habit? Don't start from scratch. Attach it to something you already do. This is called habit stacking, and it works like magic. Examples: after I make coffee, I journal 1 line. After I brush my teeth at night, I stretch for 2 minutes. Your existing habits become anchors. They remind your brain, oh right, now I do this. No extra reminders, no motivation needed. It's like building a chain. Each link strengthens the next. You don't need a fancy app or planner. Just stack a new habit on top of an old one. One viewer told me, I added 10 squats after every bathroom break at home. It's silly, but I actually do it, and I'm moving more than ever. That's the power of habit stacking. Quick heads up before we move on. Next video in this series is how to break bad habits without willpower. We'll talk about triggers, replacement routines, and how to actually rewire behavior. Subscribe so you don't miss it. All right, back to the list. Habit 4, track one thing. Most people try to track too much. Steps, calories, water, sleep, workouts, mood, etc. It gets overwhelming, and we give up. So simplify. Pick one thing and the most important metric tied to your goal, and track just that. If you're trying to get fit, track workouts. Trying to build a writing habit, track writing sessions. Trying to save money, track daily expenses. Make it visible, use a habit tracker. Print a calendar. Mark each day with an X. That visual progress, super motivating. One woman shared this. I tracked my workouts with a Post-it on my fridge. Every check mark made me feel proud. I didn't miss a day for 30 days. That's the power of seeing your wins. Habit 5, the night before reset. You know what ruins most mornings? It's not the alarm clock, it's decision fatigue. What should I wear? Where's my notebook? What am I supposed to work on today? Every small question, every missing item chips away at your energy before the day even begins. But here's the fix. Do a 5-minute reset the night before. Just 5 minutes. That's it. Lay out tomorrow's clothes, even if you're working from home. Clear your desk or kitchen counter. Write down your top 3 priorities for the next day. It creates clarity, calm, and most importantly, momentum. Want to make it fun? Set a 5-minute timer, play your favorite song. Make it a mini game to close down the day. Some families even do it together. Everyone resetting their space, choosing outfits, packing lunches, like a team huddle before game day. And here's the hidden benefit. It trains your brain to think proactively, not reactively. You start each day with direction, not distraction. And that small shift changes everything. Bonus habit, create a wins journal. This one seems optional, but it's a secret weapon. At the end of your day, write down 1 or 2 things that went well. Even if the day was chaotic, dig for a win. It might be, I didn't lose my temper during that call. I made a healthy dinner instead of ordering out. I finally started that thing I've been putting off. Why does this matter? Because your brain is wired to spot threats, not progress. It's trying to protect you, but it also means you overlook the good stuff. A wins journal helps you rewire your attention. It's like training your brain to see growth instead of gaps. One viewer told me, "At first I thought this was cheesy, but after a week I started noticing small wins as they happened, because I knew I'd write them down later." That's powerful. You start noticing yourself improving in real time, and over weeks or months you build a record of personal proof. You are making progress. You are showing up. You are changing. Confidence doesn't come from perfection. It comes from recognizing your own efforts. So try it tonight. 1 sentence, 1 win. That's how momentum begins. Quick recap before we wrap. Let's go over the habits one more time. The 2-minute rule, make starting easy. Identity-based goals. Become the kind of person who does the thing. Habit stacking. Attach new habits to existing ones. Track the one thing. Build awareness without overwhelm. Night before reset. Set tomorrow up for success. Bonus, wins journal. Celebrate small wins and build confidence. These habits work not because they're fancy, but because they're realistic, repeatable, and made for real life. You don't need perfect discipline, just a system you can actually stick to. So here's your challenge. Pick one habit from this list. Start it today. Comment below, which habit are you going to try first? Or what's a habit that's changed your life? Let's swap idea. If this video helped you, give it a like and share it with someone who's stuck in the habit loop. Let's help each other out. And don't forget, next video in this series is how to break bad habits without willpower. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Simple systems, steady results. That's what we're building here. Thanks for watching.